Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy Presley. Now before we start the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That'd be greatly appreciated. So as you guys can see, I have on my military army OCPs because this is an army video. You guys already know the vibes. And as you all can see by the title, this is called Tips and Tricks on Surviving Basic Training. Now, I just want to say that you guys can do it. You guys can do it. If this skinny girl from New York can do it, if this skinny girl from New York and past basic training can be in Korea, so can you guys. You guys can do it. That's the first thing. But yes, you guys have reached the right place because we are going to be talking about, my tips and tricks and my opinions and perspectives on how to pass basic. Now, I do want to say that, everybody's basic training experience is different. I do have to put that out there. Not everybody is going to experience the same things I went through, but these are just my little, tokens of advice, my little sprinkles of wisdom. So let's just get started on number one. So number one is, when it comes to surviving basic training, it's all about that first start place. It's all about having confidence in yourself. So you guys do not want to enter basic training saying, I'm not going to pass, I'm not going to fail, because that's only going to honestly just make you so negative on the inside, and you're going to bring all of that energy into a new environment. So when you guys, enter basic training, it's okay to feel a little bit nervous, but please have confidence in yourself. My dad used to always tell me this, but be confident. You don't want to go into a new environment having your head in the sand, having your head down. You don't want to be feeling blue. You guys want to just be very positive and just have open arms. You guys are in a new situation. So number two on surviving basic training is respecting yourself and others. That is honestly the biggest piece of advice I can give you guys. RESPECT, as Aretha Franklin could say, respect is so important to basic training because it's all about a team effort. It's all about respecting yourself, one another, and of course the drill sergeants. Now, the drill sergeants are honestly like your teachers. It's kind of like school. Like, you as the trainees are the students and the drill sergeant is the teacher. So you want to make sure that you're respecting yourself, others, and that person, whether it's a male drill sergeant or a female drill sergeant. No matter how rude they might get, no matter how much they might yell, you still have to respect them. So yes. So number three is, do not count the days when you're in basic. Now, I know this can get very tempting, very hard, but do not count the days. Now, I know basic training can get very long and boring and sometimes very aggravating and frustrating, but the more that you kind of stare at the calendar, marking down literally every single day like you're in jail, that's only going to make your experience go by a lot slower. So my tip would be, don't worry about the days. Just get through each day. Just take every day. Just take it one day at a time. Don't sit there and count the days. It's only going to make your experience more miserable and a lot slower. Now, I know for me, it actually helped me out when I was actually losing track of days. I know that sounds crazy, but the more you lose track of days, the faster it will go. And this will all make sense once you guys get to basic. And if you're watching this and you're getting ready to enter into basic, make sure that you guys, hit me up once you're out of basic and tell me about your experience on Instagram. I would love to know about it. So number four is, keep your words few with the drill sergeants. This is another tip I want to give you to basic training. Now, of course, I don't want you guys to feel like you guys cannot ask your drill sergeant a question, he or she. You guys shouldn't have to feel like you can't talk to them about something, but my advice would be, keep your words few. Don't always try to make jokes with them. Don't try to, be cocky and arrogant. Just do what you need to do. Just take things day by day. Be respectful. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to, see how they're doing. Be like, hey, drill sergeant, all due to respect, how's your day going? But don't try to be all cocky. Just do what you need to do. So next thing is doing workouts in the bay. So when you guys are in basic training, you guys will have to do a fitness test, whether it's the APFT or the ACFT. Now, they're both kind of different. So the APFT is a little bit shorter. You guys won't have to do as much events. I believe it's push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. Now, when it comes to the ACFT, it's a lot harder because there's more events. So there's the sprint drag carry, there's the ball throw, there's the 2-mile run, there's, I believe, push-ups, deadlift, and leg tuck. Now, as of right now, you know, Corona is very high right now, so I don't know if that's still going on. But if you guys are in basic training, you guys will still have to, you know, work out. You guys will do something called PT, which is physical training in the morning. It's pretty much a way to kind of like train your body. You guys will do exercises with the drill sergeants as a big group. So every morning, I know this kind of is annoying to some people, but yes, every morning you guys will have to wake up and run the track, do push-ups, because you guys need to keep your body fit. So that's why my tip would be to do workouts in the bay, because at nighttime, your drill sergeant will always give you guys personal time. They cannot take that away from you. Every drill sergeant has to give you time to shower, brush your teeth, write letters at night. So before you guys go to sleep, a quick tip that I have for you is to do workouts in the bay. You guys can easily just get down on the floor and do some push-ups or do some sit-ups or do whatever, and try to get your friends involved, try to get your battle buddies involved. This way it's a team effort, because like I said with basic training, it's all about teamwork, guys, all about teamwork. So tip number 8 is help each other out during obstacle courses. So basic training is honestly just a way to kind of like train you guys in a different situation. You guys will be put outside of your comfort zone. So if you're a person that's kind of quiet, kind of introverted, basic training is a way to kind of get you guys to work together as a team. If one part of the pyramid breaks, everything breaks. You guys can't just like help out one person and not help out the other person. It's all about the team effort. So, you know, try to help each other out. If you see somebody struggling, help them out. In basic training, you guys will do lots of team building exercises. You guys will climb the A-frame. You guys will climb the victory tower. You guys will go through tunnels. You guys might go in the mud sometimes. You guys might get in water sometimes. It's really a lot of fun. So keep that in mind. Please help each other out during obstacle courses. It definitely helps. Even with me, I remember when I was in basic training, we had to do this exercise where we had to climb over this big, tall wooden wall. And I was like the shortest one there, the shortest and the skinniest one there. So it was really nice when my battle buddies were helping me get through those obstacle courses. It made me feel more confident, and it made me feel like, oh wow, I had people that had my back. So please help each other out, guys. So tip number 9 is write lots of letters when you're in basic training. Now, writing letters is something that you guys will love to do. I know it sounds weird now, like nobody writes letters anymore, but yes, when you guys are in basic training, you guys will get to write letters to all your loved ones, all your friends and family, because you guys do not have your phones. So please, guys, get in the habit of writing letters to everybody. Even if you guys don't want to, write letters, because you guys will be surprised how much people really love and care about you. Even if you think that people don't love you, people do love you, people do care about you. And I remember for me, when I was in basic training, everybody used to love getting mail. Getting mail in basic training is like Christmas time. It's honestly like Christmas when the drill sergeant is like, so-and-so, you have mail, so-and-so, you have mail. It's honestly just such a great feeling. So try to write lots of letters, because when you guys see all these beautiful notes, you guys will just feel more confident about yourselves, and it will honestly help you get through basic training when you could see all these letters from all these people that love and care about you. So tip number 10 is try to go to religious services. Now, religious service is not forced on anybody in basic training, but it is offered. They have services such as Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhist, Hindu. They have lots of different services for people who believe in different religions. They also have like a pagan one, a Hispanic service. They just have like a lot of different ones. So I recommend that if you're a person that is pretty close with your faith, you might want to go to religious service, because it is good when you have people praying for you. You have lots of positive energy. And even some of my friends in basic who weren't really religious, who didn't believe in God, they still went to religious service so that they could be around their friends and they can hear music, because in basic training, you guys will not have your phones. So a lot of times people that really honestly weren't that religious, they would still go to service just so that they could hear music and be in a nice environment. It's better than, you know, being all cooped up in the bay on a Sunday. You know, it's a way to just kind of get out. But if you're not religious, it's not forced, or if you strictly just don't want to go, it's not forced, but it is a great way to kind of, you know, feel good about your faith and different things like that. So the last tip that I have for basic training is, if you guys want to make your day go by faster, let's just say you're having a really slow day, I'm going to give you guys a really cool trick. So if you're having one of those like sluggish days where you're like, oh my God, this day is going by so slow, a quick trick that I have is counting the meals. Now this is gonna get a little bit confusing, but just pay attention to this. So when you guys are in basic training, you guys will eat like all the time. You guys will eat during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now the food of the DFAC is honestly trash, but get a load of this. So let's just say you're having a slow day. It's good to kind of like count how many times you're eating. So let's just say it's breakfast at 9. All right, it's breakfast at 9 o'clock. Boom, you just got that done. You know that in about an hour, you're gonna probably eat lunch. So boom, you get through lunch. All right, in an hour, it's gonna be dinner. So counting the meals is actually a great way to make your day go faster. I know it's gonna sound kind of confusing, but it's actually a really good trick. And another good piece of advice I'd have you for basic training is, of course, having a watch. I mentioned this in my packing list video. Make sure you guys have like a black watch so that you guys can be paying attention to like the time. I don't want you guys to get like so caught up on time, but it is really good to kind of have like a watch on you to see what's going on and different things like that. But that is pretty much all for this video, guys. Those are just my tips and tricks on surviving basic training. Basic training is honestly just a mind game. You guys can do it. You guys can get through it. If I can get through it, so can you. It's all about teamwork, respect, discipline, trying out new things, being in a different environment, and honestly learning about yourself and others. Well, that's all for this video, guys. Please leave me down a comment below if you guys have any questions. I love you guys so much. Peace.